There's something oddly powerful about the first thing you do after you wake up. It's like that moment decides whether your day flows or falls apart. And what's wild is that almost nobody talks about the one habit that quietly determines how you show up. Not just for your work, but for your life. It's not coffee, it's not journaling, and no, it's not checking your phone. Please don't do that. It's something much simpler, something that costs nothing and yet shapes everything. Intentional stillness. Before your feet hit the ground, before the notifications flood in, before the rush of the day takes control, take 5 minutes of complete silence. Not meditation, not thinking about your to-do list, just stillness. Let your mind settle like a snow globe. When you do that, you're not reacting to the world. You're giving yourself a chance to respond to it. People like Oprah Winfrey and Tim Ferriss have publicly sworn by this kind of habit. Oprah once said that her mornings start not with planning, but with pausing. Ferriss, who's interviewed hundreds of top performers, found that more than 80% of them have some form of quiet morning ritual. Why? Because stillness creates clarity, and clarity leads to better decisions, sharper focus, and real emotional control. Imagine you're a race car. This habit is the moment in the garage before the track, when the engine is tuned, the wheels are checked, and everything is aligned. You're not wasting time. You're getting ready to win. Most of us wake up and jump straight into survival mode. We check messages, scroll through social media, or rush to get ready. It's like starting a race at full speed with your shoelaces untied. No wonder we feel overwhelmed before breakfast. But when you give yourself even just 5 minutes of intentional stillness, everything slows down in a good way. It's not about doing nothing. It's about creating space. Space for your thoughts to breathe. Space to hear what actually matters. And in that space, something powerful happens. You stop living on autopilot. Think about people like Steve Jobs. He was known for his obsession with simplicity, not just in design, but in how he lived. Jobs would walk, reflect, and stay quiet in the early hours before making any big decisions. He once said, "If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I'm about to do today?" You can't ask yourself questions like that if your brain is already tangled up in noise. And here's the beauty of it. You don't need fancy gear, a perfect routine, or a Himalayan yoga mat. You just need a moment. A window of silence between the chaos of sleep and the demands of the day. Whether you sit in bed, step outside for a second, or just stare at the ceiling, you're training your mind to pause before reacting. That tiny pause, that's where your power lives. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Until it's not a habit, it's just who you are. Now here's where things get really interesting. When you create that space for stillness, you begin to notice patterns. Your thoughts, your emotions, even your body signals. You start to hear your own mind without all the outside noise. That's when you gain something rare in today's world: self-awareness. Take someone like LeBron James. Sure, he's a world-class athlete, but beyond the training, the diet, and the fame, he's deeply committed to mental stillness. He's talked openly about his morning focus sessions and using meditation or silence to center himself. For him, and many other top performers, that quiet moment isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Because here's the truth. The quality of your morning determines the quality of your decisions. And the quality of your decisions determines the quality of your life. It's a domino effect. When your morning starts with noise, urgency, and distraction, you carry that energy with you. But when it starts with calm, clarity, and focus, everything else follows. Think about it like this. Imagine planting a seed. If the soil is dry and chaotic, nothing grows. But if it's nourished and still, even the tiniest seed has a chance to become something great. Your mind is the same. That 5-minute habit each morning is how you take care of the soil. It's where confidence grows, where creativity wakes up, where your real self shows up first, before the world tells you who to be. And the best part, you're in control of it, no one else. So what can you do starting tomorrow morning? Simple. Before anything else, before your phone, before the news, before you even talk to someone, just sit in silence for 5 minutes. Don't overthink it. No need for incense or background music. Just sit, breathe, be still. You can close your eyes or stare out the window. You're not trying to accomplish anything. You're just letting yourself be before the world asks you to do. Start with 5 minutes. If you miss a day, no big deal. Just try again. The goal isn't perfection, its presence. Over time, those minutes will feel like an anchor in the middle of a storm, a moment of truth in a day full of noise. And here's the beautiful part. That small habit begins to influence everything. Your mood, your focus, your energy, even your relationships. It's not magic. It's mindfulness, made easy. Now, I want to hear from you. Really, if you've ever tried this, or if you're going to start tomorrow, drop a comment below and tell us your story. What did you feel? What did you notice? And if this video gave you even a spark of clarity today, share it with someone you care about. And hey, if you felt connected to this, you're exactly the kind of person we want around here. So join our little corner of the internet. Hit that subscribe button, not just to follow a channel, but to become part of a community that's building better mornings, better minds, and better lives. One small habit at a time. Welcome. You're in the right place.